Are you a fan of Jurassic Park, the franchise, the series, the films, the games, all of that good stuff? Then this one will be right up your street. This is Jurassic Park Survival, which will see you returning to Isla Nublar the day after the events of the 1993 original film, surviving in a thrilling first-person action as an InGen scientist, Dr. Maya Joshi, in the single-player action-adventure survival game. This is developed and published by Saber Interactive, who do some, well, let's say they do a hell of a lot. So I have a feeling this can be trusted. As you can see, they've got Space Marine, SnowRunner, World War Z, loads and loads and loads of good stuff. These guys don't handle crap. And the games that they do release are normally pretty damn good, filled with action, work well, and are just an enjoyable all-round title. Which is great news because you want someone that's got a good reputation handling such a beloved franchise. Now, we don't have a release date for this game yet. We don't know when it's going to come out. We don't know if it's early access. There is a Steam page available, so you can wishlist the game. The links will be in the description down below if you do want to check it out. But what we do know so far is that we'll be exploring Isla Nublar. We're going to adventure through the fully realized Isla Nublar island with fully reactive wildlife, dinosaurs, and other threats. There's the iconic towering gates to the visitor center and beyond. Jurassic Park will come alive like never before. So I absolutely love the idea of going back to that original film back in 1993, over 30 years ago now, and playing in that scenario when things first hit the shit and it all goes horribly wrong. Now, there is a trailer. This trailer looks absolutely awesome, and there's loads of screenshots as well. We'll go through the screenshots afterwards. The trailer has been playing in the background, but here it is in full. Check this out. This is absolutely awesome.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense. For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nublar. Is anyone there?
Now that is awesome, and as you can see, there is tons and tons of nods to the original. Obviously, the hat on the floor, the Velociraptor locked in the fridge, the flare being thrown to distract the T-Rex. Tons of stuff that they really, really have pushed back to the original film, and I absolutely love that they're respecting that and trying to hold that close into the game. We'll go into a little bit more of how the story will unfold in a second, but as you've seen there, a lot of it is going to be unfolding after the events of the film, not too long after, maybe the next day or the evening of the extraction when everybody else gets off the island. So, pretty damn cool. Now, as mentioned, this is a single-player game. It is tagged as a survival game, and obviously Jurassic Park Survival says it. but it's more of an action story-based game with survival elements thrown in there. So you're going to be viewing the actual breakdown and falling apart of the park through one of the scientists that works there. Whether we're going to explore how the dinosaurs are made, what happens, and all of that kind of stuff, I'm not 100% sure. It seems like, judging by what we've seen so far, you are going to figure out a little bit of what's going on, but your main objective is to safely escape the island. Now, the storyline is there. There is a storyline to the game, but it is something that we've not seen before. So as mentioned, I do think it's going to be just a few little tidbits everywhere, where we get a little bit of nostalgic lore from the original franchise, and then some other perspectives thrown in there from this Doctor. So I'm very excited to see a perspective of somebody that wasn't in the films, and how these guys are going to work around that. Now, as this is a Jurassic Park game, this is not going to be all about action. You're not going to be destroying any dinosaur that gets close to you. You're going to be trying to outsmart and escape the dinosaurs as much as possible. You will be able to interact with certain dinosaurs that are available roaming around the island, but obviously not the ones that are hungry. You're going to be staying away from those. But you'll be using various things around you, all in your surroundings, to stealthily navigate the intense encounters and outlast some of those bigger dinosaurs, like the raptors, like the Rexes, and escaping the island intact if you can. So there's going to be various things dotted around the game, which will see you using them to your advantage. So fire extinguishers, you'll be able to use those and distract them, or various other things, like obviously locking the doors, locking down certain areas of the park so you can progress on forwards without too much of a threat to you. Now, for me, I absolutely love the Jurassic Park franchise, so this is right up my alley. Regardless of what genre of game it is, I cannot wait to jump in and check it out. It looks awesome. Graphics look really cool, although the lead character looks very familiar. Some of you may get that, some of you may not. But yeah, very, very cool. I absolutely love the game so far. It looks awesome. We don't have any more news on it. We don't have a release date or anything like that. And either way, I'm excited. I'm hoping we get some more news from Saber in 2025. Obviously, they've just released, is it Space Marine 2? That was very recent. It was about a month or so ago. So they're going to have their hands full at the moment. So I do think maybe towards the end of this year, we'll see a couple more trailers or a little bit more news. And then start of next year, we'll start to see more stuff. We could see something at either one of the game showcases next year for a release date at the end of the year, or maybe even the start of 2026. It is a big company, so we're not going to see a turnaround of a couple of months. We won't see it very soon, I don't think. I think there'll be a lot of marketing and a lot out there for it. At the moment, I've not heard many people talk about it, so I think they'll be pushing a lot more and getting on some of the bigger shows before we see some more news about the game. But what do you guys think? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments down below. For now, we are going to wrap that one up there. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you have, you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stick around for much more survival content. For now, I've been Wyatt. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.